What up, though, y'all? That's that payback. That's that payback. That's that payback. Payroll Giovanni, you heard? Salute to him. Copyright to the song. It's your boy, Humble. I'm here with my brother.
Harrison, like to the Word podcast.
So we gotta do the right one.
Start this shit up.
Let's get it. Salute to Liz. We got our sister Liz. She on the back, you heard? With the camera and all that.
It's another great grand day, people. How you doing? Welcome to March.
Grand
It's the
rising.
Green March. It's the Green Month.
March Madness.
Shout out my Irish people.
Shout out my, what do they call each other? I
Like,
was gonna say brethren.
bro.
Bruh.
I don't know. That's like
Island reverence.
like
Trying to think about the fucking accent. I'm being racist right now.
I could do it. I could do a little Irish.
Do the shit.
Do a little jig.
Do that shit.
What should I say? Should be like, thanks to all my Irish brothers out there right now.
Yeah.
It's been a good run for us.
Yeah, you got green hair too, nigga. It's like you
Shit, yeah.
matched
I'm
it.
immersed. This is from my ancestors. I got a little Irish in me, bro.
Shit.
You know.
Shit. Yeah,
Shout out colonization, man.
Why are you so tough, nigga? I be thinking about that shit sometimes. Where you get that toughness from?
But yeah, so today, we gotta talk about some real serious shit.
Yeah, man.
Starting off right now.
Let's do
This
it.
country is going down.
Yeah.
If you haven't heard, Mississippi is passing a bill that is going to reinstate Jim Crow into the court system. So they're going to divide the court where it's no longer going to be you elect judges. They're going to have a white senator appoint another judge, which means black votes don't matter at all. 83% of Mississippi's population is black. It is a black state. 83% of Jackson, Mississippi is the black city. So, I mean, we are regressing America.
Talk about Deion Sanders and the reason why he
Yeah.
left Jackson State, huh?
I mean,
Shit.
shit is going backwards. We got other bills being like, we got the Don't Say Gay bill. Like, America, what are we on? What are we on?
America.
Right as Black History Month ends too.
America.
It's real crazy.
Man, it's kind of like this, bro. I don't know what you. The way we set up, everybody kind of like put in a position to be on point, but are we really on point? Like, I feel like we are being stripped of our rights. They call us the land of the free, but we not really free, bro.
Not free.
If you up on game and you see what the fuck going on, bro, we not free, bro.
I think we just have a lot of permissions. You know,
Mm.
we have the freedom of being monitored, and even then,
We have a lot of permission.
yeah.
Sheesh.
But this shit not free.
Sheesh. Nigga, you just said some
But
shit,
yeah,
boy.
fuck Rob DeSantis,
I don't know who you are, Robert Sanchez. I didn't say he did.
fucking Florida governor. You suck, nigga.
Fuck you, nigga.
How you gonna make America great again when we're going back to when it was worse? Come on.
And it's crazy because that's when the true racism and the fuck niggas, the ones who was hiding behind the covers, that's when them niggas come out. So you can see that they feel like it's an opportunity now to show their true colors and show face.
For real.
Isn't that crazy? Like,
I mean, with power, when you have the power to do that, you do some really sneaky shit in the background.
hey, we call that, when niggas call that, it's the back door.
Literally. But on a brighter note, shit.
That's
This woman's
negativity.
history
That's
month.
negativity, more positive.
This Women's History Month. We just left Black History Month, even though they disrespected black people. Shout out Black woman. I love you, Black woman.
Shout out to Kai Cenat.
For real.
300 subscriptions.
Yeah, I heard he's going up.
Twitch.
Unlike that other guy. That Aiden Ross guy.
You gotta relax, my boy.
I heard he's going down, man. What's going on with that?
It's the Tate snowball effect.
Right.
Anybody that affiliates themselves with that dude, it's like you on their agenda. Yo, the fucked up part about it is he could have not even said that shit.
Yeah. Could have just thought. I mean, this is the problem. There's always been this thing called the right pipeline.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember when I was like 12, I would see these fucking YouTube videos and it'd be like SJW fucking owned. Hashtag fuck feminism or some shit.
Yeah.
And these kids, they see this shit and they're like, oh yeah, fuck feminism, fuck. They get this whole expression of what these people are.
They run with that shit crazy,
Yeah.
bro.
And then it just spirals, and then these people that are promoting that get bigger and bigger off of that, and shit, we end up with what happens.
We become a fucking hateful.
Right.
We become a hateful place, a hateful country.
And then we get fucking mass shootings and all this racist shit and homophobic shit. Like, come on.
We just gotta, like, come into a space where, alright, nigga, I don't like what you're doing, but I don't care. Like, it's different when there's a market to exploit. So if there's a market to exploit, like, I'll be honest with you, if I am an entrepreneur and I got a lot of fucking money and my man comes to me, he's like, yo, bro, I am like the master at hashtags. And if we start this hashtag and this is what's gonna happen, and he creates the whole formula and he tells me, like, this is what's gonna happen, then I'll be honest with you, it's different, bro, because now I kind of gotta, like, suck it up and just say, like, okay, let's do it. Because my whole thing is I'm looking at it from a business standpoint of view. So I don't want to say, like, fuck the niggas who start those hashtags, because they could probably not even feel that way.
Yeah.
But these dudes got so much money, bro, that they always want to know how to make more money.
It's always an ethics and moral issue. You know?
So and that's where that comes into play. I think when you say it that way, then now we can have the conversation that needs to be had. It's more of the ethical/morality type of thing. Because if these dudes aren't ethical or if they don't have any morals, then guess what? This shit becomes a free-for-all, bro. Mm-hmm. It's a circus.
That's basically what we have right now, you know? Especially, and these things influence real shit, too. Like laws. Like, people who are maybe on the more liberal side are going to say things that are going to help things with that. And alright, but people on the liberal side are gonna say some shit that's gonna affect lawmaking, and conservatives are gonna say some shit which, as we're seeing, is affecting lawmaking. You know, people just need to wake up. Stop listening to other people's ideas. Stop fucking just be your own person. Awaken, my love. That's the Childish Gambino album. Awaken, my love. He's telling you to wake up. Stop listening to these dickheads fucking being misogynistic, homophobic, racist. Think for yourself. Think, does this make logical sense? Should I continue this? Is this going to make anything better in my world? If not, then you already have your answer. But, yeah. Shit's fucked up right now. We're going to do better. I know we're going to do better. It's still the beginning of 2023. It's still the third month. We haven't had another pandemic yet. So, yeah. But speaking of the beginning, how's everybody doing in here? How you doing, Max?
I'm good, bro. 1 to 10, I'm an 8.5. I'll be honest with you. I feel good. I look good.
I think you look good too, man.
Let me transfer you, okay?
Alright. Sorry, I'm on the phone. We don't keep all this shit too. Yeah, keep doing good.
But yeah, I've been doing pretty good too. I think I'm a 7 out of 10.
Okay.
I've been trying to balance things, not
mom.
have to rely on addiction so much, not have to ask so much people for other stuff, and just get shit on my own. So, I mean, I'm turning 19 this month, trying to be more responsible, trying to start working, trying to just get shit in order. And it's not gonna always get in order. First things first. Sometimes you just gotta let life take its course, take its path. We're still young. And I know me, I was pressured a lot as a kid to be responsible, to go out and get something. And I've always held that inside, that I'm not enough and that I can't do enough and that it's always never going to be enough and I have to do more. But I'm starting to learn more. And people, my friends, my girlfriend, people are helping me learn that it's okay to just take it easy and take it slow. And that I have a long life to live ahead of me. We all have a long life to live ahead of us. So, it's just gonna be all right. But how you feeling, Liz? Liz is our cameraman today. How you feeling, Liz?
Liz, a little bit of.
Oh my gosh.
Let's get it, Liz.
Hi guys, my name's Liz.
All right.
I'm all about that business.
All right.
I'm chilling. I'm enjoying my time over here with Harrison and Max.
You know the
Enjoying
vibes.
the conversation.
Okay.
Welcome to Spread the Word, first of all.
Hey, we gotta clap it up for her, man.
First time on here, man. How you feel? How you liking the show?
I like this so far. Y'all talking about real stuff, and I feel like a lot of people need to start advocating more about real life situations. I feel like people try to fantasize, like they try to make this thing like life is like a movie type. It's really not, and I think we need people more to be like keeping it a buck, keeping it a stat, cause you know, it's too many people in La La Land, and then when their world shatters, it shatters.
It breaks them.
Yeah.
Like you could romanticize your life, but also remember to come back. Remember to go behind the scenes. You living in the scenes too much. At some point, you got to say cut.
Right.
Because they've been living on action the whole time.
Right.
Nah, word too, cause.
Put that. Quote that. Quote that right.
What's that? What's that right there?
That's my shit, man.
Ah!
Y'all niggas need to
Living
say
in action, you heard?
action, man.
Living in action, man.
Action.
Nah, yeah, word. Nah, people, it's crazy.
Yo, salute, Les. Thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you.
But yeah.
Switch the context.
What you feeling today?
Man, it's crazy, bro, because life is just like life right now. Like, I was in a bed yesterday. I'm like just chilling. I'm laid back. I'm like, yo, everybody has a choice, bro. So everything that happens in this world, right, it's the way it is, bro. But you dead ass could like change the dynamic of your life.
Right.
Like, you could dead ass change the way, the trajectory of what direction your life is going, bro. Like, you do not have to live a certain way. You don't have to be a certain way. Like, bro, shit could really be good for you if you allow it, though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Heavy on it if you allow it. So, like, yeah, I mean, I just been, like I said, I just woke up and just, I'm thinking, like, yo, like, how many people are really in control of their destiny, bro?
That's a charged word. That's a loaded ass question. First of all, what is destiny? Do you think there is destiny?
Fuck yes, bro. If there was no destiny, my name wouldn't be the way. My name is Maxime. And the French descendant, and the meaning of that is the chosen one.
Mm.
So my parents chose that name for me for a reason. That right there in itself speaks volumes.
So less of like a preconceived destiny, more of a put in destiny. I feel like there can be fate, there can be destiny, but it's not exact.
No,
you know,
of course not.
You have to push towards it.
Yeah, I mean, what the fuck did the shit? I was just talking to this entrepreneur. This is a good friend. Oh, Carl, the owner of Willie's Ice. Carl, what up? My boy, we actually go to the same gym. He's actually like my part-time trainer. We talk around. We just talk a lot of shit together. It's like my OG, right? Italian dude. Super cool. I'm talking to Carl. Carl's like, yo, you have to allow yourself to not only make mistakes, but learn from them shits.
Mm.
So when we sit here and we have this conversation, right? Like, the destiny is already, like, let's just say, like they always say, it's written, right? It's cliche. But also the roadblocks and those mistakes that you're gonna make on your way to that destiny is also there.
Right.
So my whole thing is, what we as human beings tend to do is make these fucking problems bigger than what they are, bro.
Right.
And we panic and we go into panic mode and we miss out on the whole ride and what was supposed to be for us because of a minor issue. Like, I think back on how I used to react to certain things and how I react now, bro, and I'm just like, damn, like, I pat myself on the back, but then I just be disappointed of how I used to be. You feel me? Like,
but then like, again, I don't think you should live so much in your regrets, you know?
Yeah,
I mean, you should move on from what you've done, move on from your mistakes, but don't feel so bad about what you've done before.
Yeah, no, definitely. I agree. Because, bro, say what you said.
Because, I mean, we ain't got no time machines yet. At least we think.
Now, there is, but we don't.
The government has time machines, but I didn't say that. That was just a quote.
That was the spirit in him.
But yeah, don't live in regret, because what does living in the past do for you? If you're living in the past, you're going to bring that past into your present. That's going to become your future. That
shit is just the past, depending on what part of your past, right?
Right.
But most of the time when we live in our past, it's due to negativity. But the past is something that you utilize literally to learn from. You build off of that shit, and you keep pushing forward, bro.
Right.
And us, what we tend to do is take the past, make our own definition or story of whatever is going on and what's happened. And like, bro, that shit is just whack, bro. We have to change that, bro.
Right.
We have to change that because, you know what, like, I'm tired of people trying to just not only use the past against other people, but utilizing the past as if it's just like ammunition. Like, bro, the worst part about becoming a new person or a different person, bro, is not the fact that you've changed, but the people around you, they become so comfortable with how you were, they're almost mad that they have to change the way they treat you.
All right.
So now, what your past becomes is like a secret, like, ammunition to, like, fucking condemn people, bro, and hurt people's feelings and just put them down, you know? And that shit to me, that's why I don't respect people that are like that. Like, my respect is for the people who understand that shit, respect that shit, and are focused on bettering themselves.
Right.
But the people who try to, like, hold that shit against, like, people and, bro, I don't respect that, bro. Because people do change, bro. Like, I don't care what nobody says. I know that that's a fact,
Everybody
bro.
can change. I mean, I learned this shit in psychology.
Nigga, it's physics.
Tabula rasa, man. Blank slate. We all got a blank slate. We are only what we've experienced. We are spiritual beings living a physical experience.
Come on, bro.
We can only act as what we've seen or what we've learned.
Come on, bro.
So, I mean, don't get me wrong. There's some fucked up shit. There's some fucked up people in this world.
Granted, like, and that's the thing. We're not. See, I'm not sitting here advocating against that fact. I know that that's a fact.
Right.
I know that shit is real. But we tend to take that and run with it as if there isn't good people,
Right.
bro. And then the worst part about it is the ones who complain about the fucked up people being in this world has the most fucked up attitudes, bro.
That's on cancel culture, yeah.
Like, come on, nigga. Like, you ever heard of you give what you get? Like, bro, people got to start practicing better mannerisms, bro. Where's your fucking manners, bro? Right? Like, did you have parents, nigga? That's the name of this episode.
Did you have parents, nigga?
Like, this shit is crazy, like, bro.
I mean,
like, yo, it's so crazy, bro. Like, being respectful has become a luxury. Where in some places and in some cultures, it's not a luxury, nigga. It's an ultimatum. You have to be respectful. That shit is a luxury in American culture. Oh, he's respectful. The fuck?
So give him some opportunities.
Man, and this is where the spoil conversation gets into play. Like, whereas we have a place like Jackson, Mississippi, trying to take things back to being lynchings and all this crazy shit. We, as a society out here, at least in New York City, we don't fucking do our research, bro. We're like lost. They say Los Angeles is Los Angeles. Nah, my nigga. There's some Los Angeles right here in the city. Because a lot of time we're not paying attention to the benefits that we have,
Right.
bro.
The North is, I mean, that's how it's always been, really.
Yeah.
Since the slaves fucking emigrated up north, thought this shit was better. It's not. It's better, but it's coveted. I think I've seen more racist white people
in New York
up
City
here, yeah,
than in the South.
It's because they blend in, you know. They feel and that's what I hate, you know.
What's up?
This is a thing a lot of people say. People be like, "Oh, I'm from the hood. I'm friends with black people, so I could say this shit. I could act like this. I could call you nigga. I could do all this shit and have this black accent." Black does not equal poverty. Black does not equal struggle. We keep, and this is on black people too.
Yeah, facts of life.
We need to stop letting this
the systemic view of what we were shown we need, nigga, do your fucking research. That's the name of this episode. Do your research, bro. African Americans, especially Africans, we come from kingdoms. Africans sold other Africans to white slave masters because these Africans had so much money and so much wealth, and they got into the slave trade because it benefited them. So we have to understand we've always been the dominant. But what's happened is the paradigm has shifted, and now the dominant is now on the other side, right? But it's not as far as we think, bro. And I also blame the media platforms and the financial literacy people as well, because yeah, it's far in a reality standpoint. So like on surface, on paper, yeah, like we're behind, bro. We're at the bottom. But we need to go back into speaking about the spiritual side of things, and not only the spiritual side of things, but how does that interact with the history of things. So don't just implement, oh, you a black brother, you God, but not talk about why you're God. Talk about Mansa Musa, right? $450 billion, right?
Yeah,
Elon Musk is worth like what, 150 billion? He won't make it to 400 billion. So that's a black man. Like, we need to talk about this stuff, right? We're not talking about these things. We're talking about shit that has no value. So whereas though now in a sense, we've become a laughingstock. We can't even hold conversations in certain rooms. We can't have a certain amount of money in our bank accounts. Like, bro, like this shit is just it's a mockery, man.
And the thing is, they don't even want us to talk about it. They're banning African American studies in southern states, such as Mississippi, such as
because they know.
Yeah, they know. Like
they know.
They
so
know.
That's the name of this episode. They know. Man.
We got three different names.
Yeah, we going with they know. They know.
They know.
Yo, like, bro, if they know, how the fuck we not trying to figure it out? Like that, man. I'm mad at us, bro.
Remember, FBI, the
J. Edgar Hoover said the America's biggest problem, biggest issue is black men united.
Mm-hmm. We're the biggest threat.
All right, my man didn't even have to finish his sentence because you know we
on that shit, man. Spread the fucking word,
please.
Listen, we gotta do better. Black people, white people, Asian people, Hispanic people,
all people.
I
sat down with this lady earlier, man. She was talking some shit. I'm like, you're like my grandmother's age, so I can't disrespect her, but she's like, I guess she has some type of financial wealth. I don't know if it's her husband, whatever, but she just seemed a little bit too privileged in the way she was talking. I'm just like, damn, this lady is lost. You feel me? It goes back to the fact that. And I think it's crazy. We were just having this conversation off air. That's another reason why I think I listen to the music that I listen to, because I don't care how much money I get, how far I become up. It's not to say I'm not gonna change. No, I'm gonna change, of course, and I'm changing as we speak. But I'm still gonna hold on to certain things that's gonna remind me of who I was, where I come from, because that shit, it keeps you humble, bro. Like this lady. I'm pretty sure she says she comes from England, but I'm pretty sure she's like Chinese or something. And like I'm pretty sure, bro, she's there's some type of poverty in her family. She wasn't born rich. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure of it. And it's just like you have to humble yourself, man. Like humble fashion. You know, this is not a shameless plug, but that brand was based on me humbling myself. It was a pinnacle that I was at one point in my life. And God sat me down. And I also made a promise to God that when he delivered me out of whatever I was going through, that I would now become the opposite of how I was. And not only that, from time to time give a testimony, you know, because I can't speak about the brand without telling that side of things. We have to learn how to be in power, but not be so loud about it.
Right.
You know,
silence.
It's a differentiation between marketing and just being loud. A lot of you niggas is loud. Y'all want the biggest chain. Y'all want the sold out clubs, throwing money in VIP, and like y'all niggas.
And then what happens? Dead.
Yo, man, we gotta do better, bro. It's kids starving, bro. It's young entrepreneurs in the making coming up. It's young, different minorities of different cultures doing research. You know, we could take that money, man, invest in something. You know what I'm saying? We need to change the way this shit is, bro. You know, my caption today was, like, yo, I said, what I said? Sorry. A little confusing. I be talking my shit though.
Okay, man.
I said I'm rebuilding the same community they said I destroyed, and that's a fact. So I got money, real estate, and equity, and a lot of impoverished places, and I'm doing good things for people. I'm not talking about it in a braggadocious way. I'm just putting it out there in a sense where it's dope. First of all, you never see me posting pictures of this shit. I'm probably gonna start, but that's because of non-for-profit reasons, right? And second of all, I'll do something for somebody and forget I even did it. So we got to get ourselves out of the mindset of having to seem away when the people aren't actually like, bro, silence is a man's best friend. Bro. That's all I gotta say.
And actually that reminds me. I remember one time we talked about when there was this when Kanye was going on his anti-Semitic rant and shit, and we were talking about the hate that Jewish people get because of how they're so collected. Like they collectively kept their shit going.
They got their shit together. Anybody who people hate, they got their shit together.
Yes.
Trust me.
And
don't be hating just for nothing.
I think what you're doing for black people, is what the Jews have been doing for so long. Yeah. And there's no reason to hate that. That's not hate. That's jealousy. That's envy.
That's jealousy. Yeah, it's unjustified hate. Now, if you have a certain, you just said some shit. If you had a certain like beef with a certain Jew or Jews, whatever, all right, cool, that's justified.
That's a person.
That's mad personal. But to kind of, bro, my doctor's one of the coolest niggas on earth. Jewish dude, it's my nigga. Right, like to try to like sum it up and make it all Jewish people, bro. Come on, bro. Like it's not fair, and we have to become aware of that shit. Like, stop putting everybody in the same box. Like, I think I was talking to my professor about this, and I was like, yo, it's crazy because I actually have like a criteria and a threshold. So when I meet you, I don't judge you immediately. I don't give a fuck what color you are, none of that. I actually have a 3-strike rule in my head. So I give you 3 strikes silently before I just determine, and I'm giving my secret up. I don't give a fuck because you're not going to know. Right? So, because you don't know what you're going to do that I'm going to pick up on. So, yeah. But, yeah, silently. And then I make that decision. So, like, bro, we have to just be careful, man. Be careful.
Yeah. We gotta stop seeing people as their classifications before their humanity. I think that's the big problem with everything. We keep forgetting we're human beings. When I walk into a room and I see 5 different races of people, I'm not seeing the races. I'm seeing people. People with stories, people with backgrounds, people with jobs, people with lives.
Motherfuckers like, yo, Max, you're so talkative. You're so nice. Nigga, why aren't you?
Yeah.
Feel me? Like,
why don't people love people?
Yeah, man, and I blame this phone. Like, I'm sorry. This whole entire time I'm on an episode, but I'm handling business. It's not like I'm, like, doing anything out of context. I'm literally taking care of business. But, like, bro, like, a lot of times, like, people are infatuated with the communicative skills that I have, and it's because I genuinely want to get to know human beings. Girl, boy, whatever. I don't give a fuck because why? I'm that cool.
Right.
And I'm that respectful. Like, I don't think people understand that, bro. And I think that's why we're dying.
Mm-hmm.
We are losing. They say that by the time 2056, the black wealth will be extinct. So there will be no black people that are wealthy. And by 2056, if you do the math, that's 22 years. So I'm 24. By the time that's 46, by the time I'm 49, right? Because I turned 25 this year. My people will not have any. Like, that shit doesn't sit well with me. My dad is 65. Like, so he's lived a long time to see certain things change. But for me to now put that in my mind, that shit makes no sense, bro. And let me be quite frank. I don't want to just like really just sound like I'm just talking. I want to actually look this shit up.
2056. We got all these clocks. We got like doomsday clocks. How the fuck do these niggas know this shit? Or this shit just...
I think it's like a certain criteria.
Snaps, yeah. I mean, yeah, there's statistics to it. And statistics are always going to change. But at this growing rate, shit, we got to do something. We need to invest.
Talk that talk.
We need to invest. Stop. Oh my gosh. Stop buying the chains. I mean, you could buy the chain. Yeah, you could buy the chain.
Watches. I go for watches. If you're gonna go chain, go gold or gold.
Buy what's gonna make you feel good, but don't put everything into that to make you feel good.
So I can't find it, but I just right now I see the media network for average black family $24,000, bro. One of my watches costs more than that. I'm not
That's
shitting.
crazy.
I'm not trying to be like this is me being real. Honestly speaking, bro, and I've earned that through hard work. Nothing negative, bro. Like when I was in that negative, like I didn't even think about the money I was making because I was just so ingrained into negativity. But with that being said, you just said something. You said invest.
Mm-hmm.
What else? You just said something that I hit me, but I ain't get to really elaborate.
Chains.
The chains. All right, so cool. Like I'm a huge social media activist. Like I'm on there heavy, workouts, fly shit. I'm on that not only to market my brand and give hope, but I'm also utilizing that shit as like a platform to spread awareness, right? Young black king. You ain't gotta sell drugs. You ain't gotta get a football, basketball contract to live like a person who's successful. There's certain avenues and certain doors that you can take that will allow you to acquire that same success, right? And that's just me, right? But everybody else's story is going to be different. Some people might acquire what I'm acquiring and go invest it into the market, real estate, housing development, soup kitchens for the homeless. Everybody has their own way. My thing is, when you do that, do it and like let's reverse it. Like, see, that's the fucked up thing about it, bro. Like humble fashion isn't about, oh, I'm timid, I'm walking in the room with my head down. Fuck no, nigga, I got my head up. Humble fashion is about more or less like doing this shit in a graceful way. Right. So I walk in with the $30,000 watch, right? Real diamonds. Get your tester. Like quick flex. That's the name of the show. All right, we done. Get your tester. Get your tester. You got one more. Get the tester. But that's the whole point. Like, I want people to understand that, like, you don't like this, and it's crazy because we're about to end, but we're foreshadowing to the beginning of the conversation. Like, bro, like, you have control of your destiny, bro. You are in full control of how people perceive you, what you can acquire, and how long you can keep it, bro.
Right.
Those three things, bro. Perception, what you can receive, and the maturity in that. Mm-hmm. So it's just like the gold. I mean, well, gold chains actually, they hold their value. But the diamonds and all that crazy shit, 9 times out of 10, your jeweler is busting you in the head. Because I have Jewish jewelers that are my friends, that are my constituents. Not even friends. We are work partners. Like, and I know the game, right? And I won't expose the game. Because that's not cool. I'm not going to fuck up other people's markets, right? If your dumb ass is feeling dumb enough to wake up and go spend $100,000 on a chain, I ain't going to mess their money up. But, bro, like, this shit isn't what you think it is. You're going to buy that chain for $100,000, bro. Let you go broke.
Yeah. What are you going to do about that?
Them dudes will offer you $30,000 for that same chain. Nigga, you just took $70,000. In history, there's no market that is more inflated than the jewelry market, bro. Like, understand this shit, man. My religion, bro, and this is why, like, I respect my religion so much because, amongst other reasons, and I'm not trying to make this a spiritual thing, right? But we follow one of the most powerful edicts of God, where we speak about idolatry. I was a huge jewelry connoisseur at one point, bro. Chains above the chains, my nigga. Like, you could not tell me nothing. They was gold, though. I always made sure it was gold because I always wanted to keep my equity. I always wanted to keep my money. I was always smart about that. Right. But nonetheless, you said, that's what you said. You said something about basically not letting the jewelry become your all. Right. So when you said that, I'm like, yo, he's talking, bro. You cannot adore this shit. We become, like, bro, my shit is gone. Like, I don't even keep my shit around me. When I need it, I wear it, I go get it. But, like, I can't figure out how dudes are posting a story, they got their watch. Like, we are becoming more and more feminist as men, bro. And it's like, that shit is whack. I'm not trying to shade the ladies for being how they are because they're women. So women are supposed to be estrogen and emotional and showing off. That's how they are. As a man, how the, like, where, bro? Where does it come that every story you post, you gotta have your wrist out?
I don't know about estrogen, or I don't know about feminists. I think we're very materialist.
Bro, that's feminine shit. We could agree to disagree. We brothers, nigga. That's some feminine. Like, think about it, girl. Girl, I just got these shoes. Obsessed with that shit. Oh, girl, I just got this watch. Bro, we men, bro. We not supposed to be that way, bro. I'm sorry. That's just me. And I don't know if it's because of how deep I've gotten into that I have that awareness, because I know the spirit behind that, right? So I don't know if that's the case, but like right now, I'm trying to chill with the phone. It's not just jewelry and shit.
Yeah.
It's everything. It's attachments to people. Anything that you can find yourself not able to go without is a problem, bro.
Everything is an addiction. I think as
It's
a whole,
fucking
woman,
problem,
man, whatever you got, you can't be attached
right.
to
It ain't
anything.
about, it ain't the feminist and I take that back. It ain't about, it's because that would be too more. I'm trying to put it into a specific category, and it's much of a broader thing. So it's it's basically about an attachment. So anything that you're attached to, right?
If it's not you, if it's not yourself, something that you're gonna carry with you through your whole life until you die, if you can't improve with it, let it go.
Man, because that shit is gonna bury you, bro. I'm telling you. These young niggas you seeing coming on these TVs and these movies and they shooting these videos and these drill shits, it's this phone right here. So it ain't, before it gets to this, it's this. This is what's really killing them. This and this. So we gotta be aware of this shit. Like we gotta man.
Putting y'all on game, but shit. Thanks for coming to another fucking episode. We got one more to go. Season 1, spread the word.
Spread the word podcast, man. We coming to an end, man.
We love you. Please listen.
Tune in, man, because this shit gonna blow up.
We're trying to save you. God damn.
Love, man, love. Killed that Liz. How you feeling, man?
Fuck.